In this video, we will consider magnetic effects of current. 200 years before, it was considered that electricity and magnetism both are separate. There is no connection between them. But later on, it was found that they are in close relation. They are related with each other. So, when we are going to consider magnetism due to electric current in a conductor, then this is known as electromagnetism, where we are going to consider that if current is flowing through a wire, then it behaves like a magnet, or when current flows, then magnetism is there. If we are going to study this, then this study will be known as electromagnetism. In this case, first we are going to consider the activity or experiment that was done by Ørsted, Hans Christian Ørsted, who did one activity, or it was a matter of chance that he observed that when a compass needle is kept near to a current carrying wire, then it is deflected from its normal position. Let us try to understand the same arrangement with the help of this diagram. In this diagram, we are going to have this to be current carrying wire connected to a source and key, and this is one magnetic needle that is kept below the wire. If we will not close this key, then this magnetic needle will be under the effect of Earth's magnetic field, and this north pole will point in a particular direction. But when we allow the current to pass through this wire of sufficient amount, then it is observed that this north pole is deflected from its normal position. Other observations which were found that if the amount of current we will increase through this wire, then the deflection produced is increasing. Another observation, if we will consider this wire to be below and magnetic needle to be above, then direction of deflection will change. If we will change the direction of current through this wire like this, then also direction of deflection is changing. Again, we are going to consider this is the setup. Magnetic needle is kept below the wire. Current is flowing through the wire. If current will not flow, due to presence of Earth's magnetic field, this magnetic needle will point in a particular direction. But when current is flowing through the wire, then it is observed that needle is deflecting from its normal position. Normal position means the position at which it was due to presence of Earth's magnetic field. Now, this is deflecting because of flow of current through this wire. The north pole of this magnetic needle is deflecting towards west. If I will consider this is south, this is north, then this will become east and upper part will become west. So in this case, it is found if current is flowing in this direction, the magnetic needle is kept below the wire, then this north pole is deflecting towards west. If you are changing direction of current like this, earlier current was flowing in this direction, now current is flowing in clockwise direction, then it is observed that this north pole is deflecting towards east. It means direction of deflection can be changed by changing the direction of flow of current. Also, when the value of current is increased, deflection of needle is also increasing. Another observation was when wire is placed below the needle, then also direction of deflection is getting reversed. If you will allow no current to pass through it, if you will open it, then magnetic needle will come back to its original position because of presence of Earth's magnetic field. These were the few observations. After observing all these things, what was concluded? Conclusion was this magnetic needle is made up of magnetic material and it will show deflection if some magnetic force will act on it, or it is kept in magnetic field. Now this needle is suffering deflection as long as current is passing through the wire. When you are switching off, the needle is coming back to its original position. It means when the current is passing through the wire, then a magnetic field is produced. Under the effect of this magnetic field, this needle is getting deflected. So this was conclusion of this activity. And what was observation? Then it was given in the form of rule. One rule is known as Ampere's swimming rule, and other one we are going to consider snow rule. So according to Ampere's swimming rule, if we are going to consider a swimmer and he is swimming along the wire in the direction of flow of current and facing towards the magnetic needle, then north pole of needle will deflect towards his left hand. This is you are going to consider position of the person above this magnetic needle. So north pole will deflect towards his left hand. Next, the same can be given by snow rule. According to snow rule, if current SNOW means if current is flowing from south to north and your wire is held over the needle means like this, wire is kept above the needle, then north pole is always deflected towards the west. So this can help you to find the direction of deflection. If current is flowing from south to north and the wire is kept above the magnetic needle, then north pole of magnetic needle will always deflect towards west side. Now we want to see what is the nature of magnetic field that is produced when current is flowing through this wire. This activity suggests that when current is flowing through a wire, then that wire is behaving like a magnet, producing a magnetic field, under the effect of which this magnetic needle is getting deflected. In next activity, we will see the nature of magnetic field produced. For this, we are going to consider this is a cardboard, and through this we are going to pass a current carrying wire such that this wire is perpendicular to this cardboard. When current is passing through this, then see this diagram. In this we are going to sprinkle few iron fillings around this wire. When current will pass, then these iron fillings will arrange themselves in the form of concentric circles around this wire. This dot is representing that your current is emerging out of paper, that is perpendicular to the plane of paper, and it is pointing in upward direction, emerging out. And sometimes we are going to show cross also, like this. Cross means your current is perpendicular to the plane of paper but pointing in inward direction. It means it is going into the plane of paper. So what we have done in this activity, we are going to consider a current carrying wire passing through a cardboard. When no current is passing, we are going to sprinkle iron fillings on the cardboard. When we will allow current to pass, these iron fillings are going to arrange themselves in the form of concentric circles. Where will be the center of this circle? Center of this circle will be where the position of wire we are going to have. Also, it was observed that these circles are close to each other near the wire, and as you will go away from the wire, the separation between these circles increasing. These circles are close. Their closeness shows that here field is stronger, and as you are moving away, field is going to become weaker. It means magnetic field strength is inversely related to distance. More will be distance from wire, less will be magnetic field strength. Less will be distance from current carrying wire, more stronger the field will be. If you are not using iron fillings, you can have a set of compass needle also. So if your current is perpendicular to the plane of paper and emerging in a direction out of paper, then compass needle will arrange themselves like this. This blue part, it is showing North Pole. So North Pole will arrange themselves in the form of circle. If your current is in opposite direction, then the North Pole position will be in different direction. So observation was, iron filings are going to arrange themselves in the form of concentric circles, close near the wire indicating field is strong, gap is more away from the wire showing that strength of magnetic field is less. Also, this is line that I have taken from NCERT book, and this can be in the form of question also. The alignment of needle is tangential to an imaginary circle which has straight wire as its center and has its plane perpendicular to the wire. Has its plane perpendicular to the wire means cardboard and wire both are perpendicular to each other. And if we will try to find in which direction this needle is pointing, then we can consider around this current carrying wire there will be presence of imaginary circle, and on that circle if you are going to put a tangent, then that will give the alignment of needle. So alignment of needle is tangential to an imaginary circle. Like this you can consider imaginary circle. So if you are going to put a tangent, then this will give the direction in which the North Pole will align itself. So all these activities are telling us about the fact that a current carrying wire is behaving like a magnet, and if wire is straight, then which type of magnetic field it is going to represent. Next, what we have to consider, one equation that is showing Lorentz force. This is a picture of Lorentz, who had given that when a charged particle is passing in presence of electric field and magnetic field, then it is going to experience a force, and that force is known as a Lorentz force. If we will consider charged particle is with a charge Q and electric field is E and magnetic field is B, then this charged particle will experience force due to presence of electric field and due to presence of magnetic field. So total force experienced will be Fe plus Fm, where Fe will be QE. This we have done in electrostatic. Force experienced by a charged particle in presence of electric field. And the force experienced by charged particle in magnetic field is given by QV cross B. So this is total force that is acting on charged particle. Q will come out common, and inside we will have E plus within bracket V cross B. Now this equation is very important equation, because most of the time you are going to have 1 mark question related to this equation. Few questions I will discuss with you right now. If I will consider this part, Fm, magnetic force, which is given by QV cross B. Related to this, now we will discuss 1 mark question. First part is on which factors this magnetic force depends. If I will consider this formula, Fm is equal to Q V cross B, then it is clear that magnetic force depends on charge, it depends on velocity, it depends on magnetic field, also it depends on angle between V and B. In which condition this magnetic force can be 0? As Fm is equal to QV cross B, it can be written as QVB sin theta. So if theta will become 0, this force will become 0. If theta is 180 degree, then also magnetic force will be 0. It means if a particle is moving parallel or anti-parallel with respect to magnetic field, force experienced will be 0. It does not mean that magnetic field is not present there. It means that force experienced by charged particle is coming out to be 0. The direction of this magnetic field you can give with the help of Fleming left hand rule. where first finger is representing the direction of magnetic field, middle finger is representing current, and thumb is pointing in the direction of force. Also, you can give this by using right hand palm rule. In this case, your fingers will point in the direction of magnetic field, thumb will point in the direction of current, and your palm will represent the direction of force experienced. If your particle is at rest, V is 0, then also magnetic force experienced will come out to be 0. So if a particle is stationary, it will not experience any force in magnetic field. If your particle has negative charge, then direction of force will get reversed. The direction of force is negative to that on a positive charge. So you have to be very careful whether a proton is asked, alpha particle is asked, beta particle is asked, or electron is asked. Accordingly, you will put sign with this charge here. And when this force will be maximum, if theta is going to be 90 degree, then this force is going to be maximum. So in this figure what I have shown, a particle with velocity v is moving, making an angle theta with magnetic field. So if you are using right hand rule means you will curl the finger of your right hand from V to B. So your thumb will point in the direction of force. This is shown in this. And in this diagram what is shown? That we have changed the polarity of the particle. Here positive particle, here negative particle. Now in this case force experienced is in this direction, and here force experienced is in this direction. So with the change in sign, the direction of force experienced will also change.